You lived with the defendant for a short period of time. He moved into your house. You'll tell me why in a minute. Say while he was there, he ran up a pretty large long-distance phone bill. You want him to pay for his long-distance calls? And you, sir, say you were never told how to pay your own bills. Never, when he was oh my schwen, did he move in, and why? He moved in approximately the beginning of November. Why? Because I was kind-hearted. I liked him. I didn't know he was a wannabe Jagala and was going to take advantage of me. How long did you know him before you invited him to your home? Not long enough. How long? Not long enough. You don't want to tell me. No, must have been. And what did you tell him when he moved in? Basically, we decided to date. I then told him that he did need to carry his own weight. I was not going to pay his bills. If he made long-distance phone calls to his mother, he needed to pay for him. I did not know he was going to call Turkey and talk for God knows how long. Where did his mother live? Chicago. How long did you live there, sir? From November, about a month, 1 month, 1 month. And where had you lived previously? I was in Chicago. Where does she live? She's in Dallas, Texas, Arlington. What brought you to? You weren't sure where you were. Where? It was forward. I just moved to Texas, so I wasn't really sure of the, it's a big state, very big, very. Where did you meet her? I actually met her at the Baby Dolls in Arlington. It's kind of a, how I say, strippy kind of gentleman's club, thank you. I'm sorry, and you moved in with her because you had no other place to live. No, that is incorrect. Yes, it is. No, but why did you move in with her? She asked me to move with her. What happened was a try to look at me. I'm sorry there. What happened was actually the short period of time that we met each other. She asked me to move in. She knew that I didn't have $1 on me. She knew just a second. Don't tell me what she knew. Okay, so you moved in with her, right? And she paid the rent, right? And you didn't have any money. She knew. She don't tell me what she knew. Please, please don't tell me what she knew. But wait, no, you wait. I ask questions. You answer questions. So you move. Going to get nowhere, though, with this. I'm not going to get nowhere with this. She knew, and we're going to get somewhere. Mr. Bay, pay attention to my questions. Okay, you moved in with her, and she was going to continue to pay the rent, and you were not going to contribute to the rent. Is that right? That is correct. Good. Say nothing. Done. Finish. Say nothing. Okay, now you didn't have any money, right? According to you, according to both of us. According to you, you did not. According to her. According to you, you didn't have any money. That is correct, right? So, and I assume that you ate there at her house. I sure did. Okay, and since you didn't have any money, right? She paid for the food, right? And I assume that when you went into the bathroom, you turned on the light and chop. The answer is yes or no. Yes, it is. And when you turned on the light, she was paying for the utilities because you had no money. Nothing. So I assume because you're a very nice person, you are a nice person, right? Oh, right. Yeah, very, very nice person. You didn't want to take advantage. No, not at all. So if you don't take advantage, then you used her phone, if you had to use it at all, for emergencies only. Now, can I say just a second? First, you answer my question, so that you used her phone, which you weren't paying for emergencies only. Okay, for emergencies only. Yes. So everything was an emergency that I had to use. So I told you, Ms. Munch, don't speak, don't speak. If it doesn't look like you have to speak, you're better off not saying a word, right? Okay, so what you're saying is, and according to your answer, you're not only called your mother in Chicago, that's right, you're close to your mother, right? Well, that's wonderful, but you also have a father who lives in Turkey. That is correct, and you like to talk to your father. That is correct. Let me see the bills. Which 13 pages would you like? Me? Yeah, 13 pages. Yeah, I'll comment on that on just a second. I'm going to show them all. No one's letting me speak. You both are just going to show me around here, and I'm just thinking what you know. What, just a second. What are you thinking, sir? No, what am I thinking? I want to know what you think, exactly what I'm thinking. When I first met her, she knew that I didn't have $1. I moved into her house, right? You got that part clear, Miss Munch. Miss Munch, don't say anything. I want to hear Mr. When I moved in her house, she knew that I didn't have $1. I couldn't pay for no utility. She said I was already paying for it. She said I made enough money and whatever. I said I could even get a whatever job. Here and there, it didn't matter, right? 1 month passed by, all right? Everything's going hunky-dory. Everything's going perfect. Everything's going fine. I thought you had the job you got. Could you please shut up?